Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo XO bringing y'all the Black Clover chapter 294 review. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel because at 5,000 subscribers, I will be doing a face reveal. So that's going to be coming up. Now, getting back into the review, we have the aftermath of the fight between Magna and Dante. That was a really cool fight to see. We saw how Magna used some creative magic that pretty much made him and Dante equals. And when it came down to it, whenever Dante can't overpower somebody, he's most likely going to lose. Because as we saw with the Yami versus the Dante fight, Dante even said, that Yami has far more skill, but the fact that Dante has these broken hacks is just why he's able to continuously defeat opponent. He's just really broken. But when it comes down to straight skill, he don't have that. So when it came down to him losing a lot of his magic and having to fight on equal footing with somebody like Magna, who has way more heart than Dante, he just couldn't defeat Magna. So that is really cool to see for Magna. That is amazing character growth. And I really like the fact how Tabata held off from this, because they had a lot of people saying, hey, where's Magna and Zora? And then it's cool how he left them out the story for a little part, because when they came back, it was not disappointing. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, let me know, were you guys disappointed in that, or were you guys not disappointed in that? Because to me, that was amazing to see Magna come up and beat Dante. Now, talking about Dante, I think he trash. He's trash. I don't really think that he's so cool. In my opinion, he basically losing a lot of battles. You know what I'm saying? He's losing a lot of battles. And I called this from the beginning. I was like, whenever Asta had to face off against Dante, I was like, Dante gonna lose. Whenever Magna had to face off against Dante, I was like, Dante is gonna lose. His personality makes him lose these fights, because the dude is honestly strong, you know what I'm saying? But his personality, just the fact that he never thinks he can lose, and he loses, gets into another battle and still thinks he cannot lose. He just doesn't learn his lesson now, and that just led to his demise, honestly. Now, what ends up happening is Jack ends up having to finish him off. But I'm going to get to that in a second, because that's kind of unbeknownst to the other characters like Luck, Nacht, Asta, Zora. So they basically came and they saw the aftermath. So Asta saw and Luck saw. I think that's really cool that Luck saw. We seen in the last chapter, they had a panel of him. He was just going super fast. Like, he just got there super fast. And it's really cool because they're rivals. I'm pretty sure that Luck, since the Magna, he tried to get there as quickly as possible because he hadn't seen Magna in so long. And also, there's a big threat. If Magna needed some help, Luck was going to be there, because they're boys. And Luck is really proud of Magna, and he's basically saying, like, I can't wait to fight you one day, because they're rivals. That's what some good rivals are supposed to do. Like, you and Asta, they're supposed to push each other harder, and then at the end, they duke it out and see who the best, and let the best man win. So I can't wait to see the fight between Luck and Magna, because it was looking like Luck was just straight up gonna win. But now it looked like Luck and Magna are kind of equal, to be honest, or similar, because Luck was just surpassed Magna a lot, you know. And now Magna's showing off for the peasants, because he's like, all right, even if I'm a peasant, we could still win. And that's really cool to see. Now, speaking of the peasants, we seen Jack witness this, and we seen what he's thinking. He's like, Jack's like a regular person. He's not no royal or nothing like that. He's not no noble. So he's just thinking, like, he was curious why Yami was letting the peasants join. And now seeing them fight, he's understanding why. He's really happy. He's like, yeah, I could see that these people are really interesting. And, you know, he has a smile on his face, because he likes to see the underdog win. And because he's an underdog, so he likes to see the underdogs win. And that's really cool. We see Nacht cool, calm, and collected. And he's like, to me, he's like he's really surprised. He's like, the Dark Triad is basically like a high-ranking devil. So, like, how can Magna defeat him? But, you know, that's neither here or there. Then we get to Morris. Morris is a real threat. Morris is a real, like, something that needs to be taken out. Morris needs to be taken out immediately, because he is just a nuisance. He is a menace. Morris is a straight menace, and he just needs to be taken out. This man letting all kind of devils out. He doing some really bad stuff. Like, he's not good at all. He is possessed and all kind of stuff. Like, He's just not good at all. So they need to take him out immediately. So Nacht gets to explain it. He's saying the Cliff-Oth should be slowed down a little bit since they took out one of the members of the Dark Triad. So that should be really, really helpful and beneficial to the Clover Kingdom, because like the thing was really, the Cliff-Oth was really going really, really fast, guys. Like, you got to realize that the Cliff-Oth tree was going really, really fast. And now that one of the Dark Triad members, they're basically like one of the keys to it, is going to slow down a little bit, because Morris was speeding it up. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Morris was speeding that up. So the fact that Dante is out for the count, that really helps a lot. So what ends up happening is whenever they're going to take out the rest of the people, Dante ends up actually getting back up. But nobody sees this except for Jack. And Jack ends up slicing through him with the finishing blow. He's like, I'm going to take you out because you're not about to take a win away from the peasant, you know, because Magna's really happy. Everybody's really happy. And Magna's getting the credit for taking out Dante. And Jack was cool with that. But then when Dante started to get back up, he was like, okay, I can't let this man get back up and discredit Magna. Because, like, if he would have got back up, it would have discredited Magna. So he's like, all right, I'm going to just take you down in silence. No one's going to know that I'm the real person who took you down. But Magna gets all the credit. And I really like that from Jack. I really like that from Jack. Maybe he'll mention it in the future, but the way it was set up, I highly doubt he will ever bring this up. So as far as anybody's concerned, Magna defeated Dante. So that's that. Now, the next part of this chapter, we go back to Vanica and Magicula. They're being a nuisance. They're being a straight nuisance and fighting off against Real and Charlotte. We see Vanica just going off, Magicula just going off. It's a tag team, Real and Charlotte, Vanica, Magicula. And basically what's going on is it seemed like Charlotte was going to win chapters and chapters back. Now, we knew she wasn't going to straight up win because the nemesis are Vanica and Noelle. So we knew that Noelle was going to have the finishing, you know, battle with Vanica. And as it's standing, that seems like what's going to happen. Now, the reason I say Vanica is being a nuisance, because she's straight up putting curses on Little Petrica and just using her body. And Charlotte's like, I relate to that because, you know, Charlotte got taken over during the elf arc and stuff like that. So she relates to that. She's like, I got to immediately take off the curse because I know what it's like having my body taken over. It is not pleasant. But the thing is, Charlotte doing really good against the curse magic, but what she's saying is the blood magic that Vanica is capable of using is just strong enough by itself that even though she can handle the curse magic rather easily, the blood magic is still strong. So she don't even really need to use her second magic type, you know? And it's just getting crazy because it seems like Real and Charlotte were going to lose until we see Gaja and Noelle absolutely blitz Vanica and Magicula. This right here is what you call a speed blitz. I don't care what nobody else says. This is what you call a speed blitz. We already know how fast Gaja is, and we already know how fast Noelle is, and they just absolutely speed blitz Vanica. They take her off guard. You know, Noelle hit her with the lance, and then we got Gaja taking Little Petrica back, and it's like Gaja not playing no games. He's like, all right, it's embarrassing enough that she got captured. I'm not going to let you just toy with her body, and I respect Gaja for that. Now, we see Noelle basically saying, I'm back just like I promised. Let's go for the rematch. We see Vanica and Magicula with a smile on their face, and they're ready to throw down. So now these two are the enemies, and they're definitely going to have a throwdown coming up in the next chapter. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to hit y'all with the face reveal. Now, leave a like on the video, and with that being said, it's been your boy, Neo XO, and I'm out.